Okay, for the last part of our picture here, just our little practice thing, I'm gonna throw in like a little table over here next to my bed. I may or may not put something else in here. We'll see. So I'm just gonna make a little table here. So a table is just like a bed in terms of how you draw it. It's basically the same thing. It's just gonna be smaller, but general idea is gonna be the same. If you are looking at your bed, so I'm gonna have a table that's like kind of like pushed against this wall over here. You could put it wherever you want on your floor, and if you put it somewhere totally different, it would be fine. But I'm gonna kind of keep mine back against this wall. And for now, I want you to keep yours in the same place, just so you kind of get a sense of how to do it, okay? So I'm gonna look, if we look at where the top of our bed originally was, if you didn't fully erase this, you can probably see like a straight line where you had your ruler going across right here. That's gonna be the height of our table. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space like that, but I'm just gonna make sure that's gonna be the height of my table. For the sake of having you guys all be on the same page here, ideally, let's have this line that we're gonna draw. So I'm just gonna kind of show you it. I'm gonna have like a line going across like this. To make your drawing look as close to mine and be kind of like as simple and straightforward as possible, ideally, this side of your line should be a little bit to the left of your dot, and this side of your line should be considerably more to the right of our dot over here. If this line, if yours isn't starting to like way over here, it's okay, but you're gonna have your drawing is gonna look a little bit different than mine. I think as long as you're going through all the steps, it should be okay, but I'm not there with you, so I can't help you. So hopefully yours is kind of similar to how mine is, and that we can make this work. All right, so we're gonna start with our back line here. When we did the bed, we started with the front side. Now we're doing the table, and I'm going to have to start with the back side, just so you can see. It's the same general idea, but you don't have to start with the front. You can start with the back too if you want. So we're going to do that here. So we have this the back side here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put my ruler on my dot, and I'm going to put my ruler on the end of this line right here, the line of those 2 points, and I'm going to extend this out. How far out you come with it just determines how big your table is. So if you had it come like all the way down the paper, you would just have this massive table in your room. You're gonna wanna kind of come up with something that's gonna feel comfortable to you, okay? So I'm just gonna I'm gonna bring mine down to like there. A little on the big side, but what are you gonna do? And I'm gonna do the same thing now on the other side. Ruler on my dot over here, ruler on my side of my line over here on this side. And I'm going to extend this out this way. Now, this angle angling in, this angle angling in towards our dot. Definitely not even over here, but totally fine. It's all gonna make sense in a moment. Now that you have this, I would go ahead and erase that line that you have drawing through there. Get rid of it. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to connect these two lines with just a horizontal line going across. So I'm gonna put it like so. Again, make sure this is horizontal. I cannot stress this enough. You don't want a curvy, angular table here. So I'm just gonna kind of go straight across, like so. Now I have a floating table. So we're gonna throw some legs onto our table here. So I'm just gonna make a straight line coming down like this. Doop. And I am going to make another one right to the side of it over here. And I'm just going to make a horizontal line there. Technically, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be making, because everything in the world is three-dimensional, I can see the front side of that table leg, and I can also see the side of it because it's a little bit to the left of my point here. I technically would be making an angle going from my dot to that corner here, but as you can probably see, it's really, really tiny. And since this line is going to be so small, you can freehand this. Okay, this is one of the few things I'm going to let you freehand is sides of table legs. So you can go like just kind of make it look like it's angling back towards your dots. It's going to be like that, and then you're just going to go straight up. Again, I would still use my ruler like here though, just because rulers are your friends. So we're just going to kind of straight up over here like that, and we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we get our nice three-dimensional. This one's going to be easier because this one will actually see a little bit more of our thing. When you make this leg coming down, do this. Put your ruler on your the bottom edge of your table leg over here. Try to line it up so it's parallel with your paper, and then make like a little horizontal line there, just so you know how long to make your table leg, so you make them the same length, just so you don't have one giant leg and one teeny tiny leg. So I'm just making a rectangle here for the front side of my leg, and then again I'm gonna put my ruler on my dot back here, and I'm gonna make like a little going back like that, and then I'm gonna make the last little straight line going up, vertical line going up. So I have that. And I'm just going to shade that little guy in. Shady, 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 shade. Yeah. I'll keep the top of my table flat. Let's have it be that way. I probably should have done it differently, but what are you going to do? So, this is a basic table going on over here, okay? We can put some stuff on here, though. Let's put on a plant. Let's put on a nice vase over here. So I'll make like a little vase. Why not, right? Little vase. My window's over here, so my light's probably coming this way, so I can make this side of my vase a little darker. Shady, 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 shade. Over here. And then we can throw in some, ooh, big flowers, yeah. Oh, what are you gonna do? Flowers. All right, so I have stuff coming out of here. All right, I think the last thing that I'm gonna add in is a shelf. We are at 7 minutes. I'm gonna make a video for my shelf. All right, so that'll be the last video. Shelf will be the last video. All right, see you then, bye.